Diwali, you say holiday. Diwali.
Holiday.
Diwali.
Holiday.
Diwali.
Holiday.
Diwali.
Holiday.
That in India we celebrate Christmas. We have a holiday in the school and offices for Christmas. Why can't we have Diwali holiday in New York, in USA, all over the country?
Hello everybody, this is your host Neeta Bhasin and I just arrived in Albany, capital of New York, and we are going to have a rally here for making Diwali as a school holiday. जी हाँ, दिवाली हम चाहते हैं कि न्यूयॉर्क में स्कूल हॉलीडे हो। उसके लिए 3 buses came from न्यूयॉर्क और बहुत से लोग कार में आए हैं and many people from Albany also joined us. So there are more than 200 people here in Albany and we are going to rally here and यहाँ पर $1 million staircase है, वहाँ पर प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होगी और फिर जो सेशन चल रहा है असेंबली का, वहाँ पर असेंबली वुमेन Jeniffer Rajkumar is going to present our case, our appeal, our demand कि दिवाली should be a school holiday in New York, जो कि पहले न्यूयॉर्क सिटी मेयर एरिक एडम्स ने अनाउंस किया, लेकिन without the permission or without the approval of the New York state, we cannot have Diwali as a school holiday in 5 boroughs of New York.
Ever elected to a New York State office, I greet them with great pride. Together, we ask, can you see us? To Dr. Sheetal Desai, great leader of our community. Neeta Bhasin, an incredible leader who spearheads Diwali in Times Square every year.
इस समय प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होने जा रही है एट द ग्रेट वेस्टर्न स्टेयरवेज, जिसको $1 million staircase कहा जाता है. दिस इज अ वर्ल्ड फेमस $1 million staircase. वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड $1 million staircase? क्योंकि इसको बनने में 14 years लगे हैं एंड इट कॉस्ट ऑलमोस्ट $1.5 million. सो दिस इज़ अ $1.5 million staircase. और यहाँ पर एल्बनी में जितनी भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस होती हैं वो यहीं होती हैं. और आज हमारी दिवाली स्कूल हॉलीडेज़ की जो हम रैली कर रहे हैं उसकी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस यहीं होने जा रही है. एंड एवरीबॉडी इन द कम्युनिटी, so many organizations have got together here.
Hello, everybody. Hello. When I say Diwali, you say holiday. Diwali.
Holiday.
Diwali.
Holiday.
Diwali.
Holiday.
Diwali.
Holiday.
All right, I am your state assemblywoman, Jeniffer Rajkumar.
Yay.
I am the first South Asian American woman ever elected to a New York State office.
Holiday. 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 Holiday.
I stand before you today as the first South Asian woman ever elected to a New York State office.
Woo!
And today, hundreds of South Asian New Yorkers have joined me in our state capitol from all across our great state, and together we ask, can you see us?
Yes.
Has our time come? Today we stand together to call for Diwali to be a school holiday in the city of New York. The time has come to recognize over 200,000 New Yorkers of the Hindu, Buddhist, Sikh, and Jain faiths who celebrate Diwali, the festival of lights. My own parents immigrated to this country with $300 in a suitcase. My mom was born in a mud hut in India. They never would have imagined that I'd be standing here as your state assemblywoman. Today, all of these South Asian and Indo-Caribbean families like mine are making incredible contributions. And our time has come. For over 2 decades, our community has been advocating for the Diwali school holiday, and today we stand as a collective force like never seen before, with local, statewide, national, and global support. This is our moment, and this legislative session, we are going to make Diwali once and for all a school holiday in the city of New York. I am proud to announce that over 30 of my colleagues in the New York State Legislature have joined this legislation as co-sponsors, and look at them here today with us. Let's give them a round of applause. Together we are lighting the way forward to make Diwali a festival of lights, a school holiday. Now, people have said to me, there's simply not enough room in the school calendar to have a Diwali school holiday. Well, my legislation makes the room. In the words of a great American, Shirley Chisholm, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. I have brought this bill to the table so that all South Asian and Indo-Caribbean New Yorkers will have a seat at that table. I'm also proud to announce something of great significance. For the first time in history, New York City Department of Education supports making Diwali a school holiday. That's right, New York City Department of Education firmly backs this legislation. New York City Mayor Eric Adams supports this legislation, as well as New York City Schools Chancellor David Banks. New York City is ready to institute the Diwali holiday. Now, we just need Albany to act. And I know that we will. Not only do we have support from all of these incredible colleagues here today, but I've never seen such enthusiasm for this cause. Just last year, Governor Kathy Hochul herself threw the first ever Diwali celebration by a New York governor. Woo! We stand here today as proud Americans, and we are here to say that Diwali is an American holiday. Our governor, our mayor, and all of my colleagues here today are affirming that Diwali is an American holiday.
Senate leaders here today, that in 2023, we're passing this, we're making sure that this is going to be delivered for the New Yorkers across our state and across our cities, all across our neighborhoods. So let's do it. Let's pass it this year. Diwali! Holiday! Diwali! Holiday! Diwali! Holiday!
Next up,
Holiday! Holiday!
Next up is our very own caucus chairwoman, Assemblywoman Solages.
I have to say, is Long Island in the house?
Yes!
So we come here united with a simple message, that we need Diwali to be a holiday this session right now. We cannot wait. Right? Because we know that New York is a melting pot. It's a place where immigrants are all welcome here, right? No matter where you're from, you are welcome here in New York State. So don't tell me about a promise. Show me your policy. Show me that you are going to implement this holiday so that all individuals can celebrate the celebration of life, of light. And so we are united here together to call for this legislation. And I want to say that the Black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Asian Caucus thoroughly endorses this. And we're going to
Diwali!
Holiday!
Diwali!
Holiday!
I am so proud to be with all of you here today. This is a moment in the making, long time in the making. Diwali is an important holiday to billions of people around the world and a growing number of people here in New York State and New York City, Long Island and Westchester. This is a holiday that brings families together. It's a triumph of good over evil, light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, and it should be celebrated by everybody, but certainly families should be able to celebrate it without having to worry about their kids being absent from school. And so we need this holiday instituted for all schools. New York City Department of Education, once we pass this legislation, has agreed, as Jennifer said, to put this as a school holiday in New York City. We want all the rest of the state to follow suit as well.
Our children need this Diwali as a holiday in our schools. We teach our children for mutual respect. We teach our children for mutual acceptance. Why can't we teach others to do the same for our children? And we should have our Diwali as a holiday in New York State.
In a bus, we had a gala time, started with the Gayatri Mantra, Mahamrutyunjay Mantra, and Ganesh Stuti. Later after, it was a fun, jokes, and lot of fun part was there.
So it took a lot of efforts from everyone. People had come from Princeton, New Jersey. They all came towards and Suffolk County. They must have drove at least 45 minutes. So they got up at 3 o'clock. I had to do a alarm together for everyone, group alarm for all. And they were all at 4:30 in the morning, started from their workplaces or home.
It is very unfair for the Hindu students of New York that they have to choose whether they are to study on that day or whether they should go to school. Hinduism is one of the top 3 religions in the world. So it is but natural that New York State, New York City, they should declare that as a school holiday on Diwali. The most popular festival in the world, comparable, either it is Christmas and Diwali. They are the 2 most popular festivals in the world. The New York State Assembly must pass this bill introduced by our own, the first Hindu assemblywoman of New York Assembly, Jeniffer Rajkumar, to pass this bill immediately, and New York City should declare this as a school holiday. Let us start with New York City and then go to New York State, and I believe Hindus being 1.3 plus billion people all over the world, it should go national, that the time has come that House of Congress, Senate, and the President Biden should declare this as a national holiday, not only state or city holiday, but a national holiday. Namaskar.
I feel so exhilarated. Hundreds of people from our community have come to the state capitol to say that Diwali must be a school holiday. Everybody was amazed here in the state capitol. They couldn't believe the show of strength from our community. And everybody knows that this is our moment. Our time has come. And when we finally make Diwali a school holiday this year, think about how we're going to celebrate that with you, Nita, in Times Square. It's going to be the biggest Diwali celebrations all across the world that we have ever seen. Right now, what we have to do is make sure the legislation passes Albany. Today we saw over 30 state legislators already supporting the bill. Well, there's many legislators, but 30 is a lot. Everybody says 30 is an incredible number. And our support is growing every day. Everyone knows about this movement. The governor's office knows. They've reached out to us. They're excited. The mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, is fully 1,000% in support of this. We have never had this much support. So now we have to work together to bring it to the finish line. Today, we all went to the floor of the State Assembly, and we showed our strength and we showed our power. So let's keep going. We get it done. Also, Nita Bhasin, who's been really leading the Diwali celebrations in the center of the world, Times Square. And she brought all of the great elected leaders, Bhangra dancers. She really blew everyone away with her Diwali Times Square. Please say a few words for us.
Thank you, Jennifer. That in India we celebrate Christmas. We have a holiday in the school and offices for Christmas. Why can't we have Diwali holiday in New York, in USA, all over the country? And the credit goes to Jennifer. I would say that Diwali is not a holiday of Hindus. In America, we talk about diversity, equality, and inclusion. What is Diwali talks about? Knowledge over ignorance, light over darkness, good over evil. Diwali is is the festival which spreads the word of peace, togetherness, happiness. Why should we celebrate that in school? Why don't we tell other children, tell other children what is the message of Diwali? Let our children educate other children, and those children should educate their parents so they all understand who we are. If we are brown, or we are white, or we are yellow, it doesn't matter. We all are human beings, and we all deserve this togetherness and diversity, equality, and inclusion. The message of Diwali, that's all we have.